Good morning. Good morning. It is Friday. It is November 19th, 2021. I'll be waiting for a couple people to come in the room, and then we're going to do the daily. Hey, Mo. Hello. Hey, Kayla. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Go whiskey. Go whiskey. I forgot you were home. I don't know what I was thinking. Let me know when I do this. Wait a minute. When I do this, can you see me right now? Can you see me? Let me know if you can see me like this. Go whiskey. Can you see me? Uh, I'm rested. I'm a little better than yesterday. You can see me when I push this. When I do this. Wait. When I do this. Wait a minute. How did I do it? Wait. What the heck? Like that. You can still see me? How many fingers do I got up? How many fingers do I got up? How many fingers? Oh my God, I didn't believe it. When I do that, it makes the it makes the whole screen goes back to like my main page. So when I did that, that's why I said, how many fingers do I got up? I didn't know you could see me. That's so cute. I didn't know that worked like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, you were first, Grace? Thank you. Yes, please hit the like button if you've come in. That's awesome. I didn't know that worked like that. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Leo. I actually, it's a shame. I didn't do a darn thing but brush my hair. I was still in my pajamas, but it's a sweatsuit pajamas, and just took Buttons out for her walk, gave her food. I was up all night long, swishing my mouth with, I rubbed ginger on my gums that were swollen. I rubbed ginger, honey, and turmeric on my gums. I drank hot tea. I had my humidifier blasting all night long and kept my bedroom door shut, so that helped a lot. I was taking every 4 hours, I took my Tylenol sinus. And then I stopped. No, I stopped my Tylenol sinus at midnight. I didn't take it no more until 8:30 this morning when I woke up. And even then, I haven't taken it. So I did take a Sudafed, one Sudafed, that little red pill. I took one of them this morning. And that's all I took so far. I don't want to take so much Tylenol. I've been taking Tylenol for the last 18 hours. Yeah, Janet, thank God. I feel like I'm finally getting better. Finally getting better. But now I have a problem here. So my daughter's coming here to visit, and she's bringing her big hooch dog. And Buttons don't like other dogs. And Mandy's dog, I don't want to make her put it in a pound, or not a pound, but I don't want to make her put it in a kennel. And Buttons, I'm not putting her in a kennel. And Buttons does not like other dogs. Now that dog likes other dogs, but this dog don't like other dogs at all. So what do you suggest I do? She said she has a cage for her dog, but that's not fair to keep her dog in a cage all the time. Of course, I could put Buttons in the bedroom. That would be okay, but at least she's still here. Anybody got any suggestions on what to do? And yes, thank you for the donations that have come in. I really appreciate them. Has anybody got any suggestions on what I should do? Remember, if you can't see your comment, it's because you're not subscribed. Only subscribers are going to be able to put comments in my videos from now on. If you're not a subscriber, you can't comment. I can't put Buttons in a cage because Buttons will get sick. She'll panic. I'll put the big dog in. Yeah, I don't want to keep the dog in a cage, though. Yeah. Yes, I think she'll be okay in the bedroom, probably. It's not they don't get, well, Buttons don't like any dogs. There's a real little small Yorkie that walks outside and Buttons runs from it. She's scared to death of it. There's a puppy that walks by, but she's scared of that too. Okay. All right, Bobby. Yeah, Old Angels, I think that's a good idea. Well, Buttons is so scared, Vicky. When I tell you Buttons don't go near any dogs, not even a puppy, she's petrified. Her heart starts pounding. She's so scared. She's never, ever in 9 years has been around another dog. Ever. Never. She's never been around another dog. And every time I try to get her near one, she don't like it. She don't like it. She runs fast. Now, you know what's funny? This is how crazy YouTube is. It says there's 29 people or 31 people in my room and 41 hit the like button. So where's everybody at? Just saying, YouTube. I don't know what's going on. It said I had 6.3 thousand, 6,000.3 people who returned to watch my videos. But yet every video doesn't have even 1,000 views. I don't understand. I'm very confused on YouTube. Very confused. Need to be versed better. Let's see. Bobby said, "No Buttons. Nobody's going to take her territory." Well, my daughter's coming to visit, and she can't leave the dog home by itself. Yeah, for real. When I tell you scared to death, I'm talking scared to death. Yeah, I didn't have her as a puppy, or I would have. I just rescued this dog 8 months ago, so our previous owner never socialized her. Nope, never. I did have a big dog. My girlfriend took her dog back. She took her dog back. So now my daughter's dog is an Italian Mastiff. It's an Italian Mastiff / pit bull, maybe. I don't know. It's a Mastiff. No, it's a Mastiff and a Bully. I forget. It's a Mastiff and something. It's an Italian Mastiff and something else. It's huge. Huge. And it's only 10 months old. Yeah, Bobby, she is. She's so spoiled. So spoiled. And it's sad because I mean, I don't want to tell my daughter don't come, and I would never do that, but the big dog stayed and Buttons was somewhere else. Buttons wasn't here because Buttons can't be around the other dog. I had to keep, when the one dog came before Buttons went to go to the other lady's house, I had to keep a fence up in my living room, so one dog stayed on one side and Buttons was on the other, but Buttons didn't go nowhere near it. She stayed over here in a corner. Yeah, right by the tree. But yeah, I loved having a big dog when I'm by myself, but not with Buttons. Yeah, my daughter said it's a very sweet dog. Very sweet, very friendly. She's brindle color, or he's brindle color. And he's really big. He looks like a Great Dane. He really looks like a Great Dane, and he's all brindle. Wouldn't it be funny if I ended up keeping that dog and she took Buttons home? Oh my. No, he's coming too. It's Thanksgiving. He's coming too. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Sharon, you're not blue either. Sharon's not blue. Gold Whiskey's not blue. Who else isn't blue? Leo's blue. Is Lindsay in here? Nope, I don't see Lindsay yet. I wonder what color Lindsay is. Kayla's blue. What the hell's going on? Hey, Force of Nature is not blue either. Oh, I forgot. Force. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, Force isn't blue either. Gold Whiskey's not blue. You and Sharon Margaret Stewart got fired. And maybe Lindsay. I don't know. We'll find out when Lindsay comes in. What the heck? I don't know. That's all right. I also saw that. I saw today when I was making this video up. It showed me that I have 300 people blocked from my channel. 300? I don't know who blocked all them people. Maybe that's why my subscribers are down. Huh. Lindsay's not blue either? Where's Lindsay? Did she come in? Sharon Margaret Stewart is definitely not blue. Force is definitely not blue. Kayla is. Leo is. Hi, Brittany. What the heck? I didn't fire anybody. Very strange. Oh, I know the moon was beautiful. No, Lindsay didn't come in yet. All right. All right, Leo. Thank you for helping. I appreciate it, Leo. Thank you, Kayla. Lindsay will have a heart attack. She'll be crying. I didn't get to watch the lunar eclipse. Did anybody else, like Jordan said? Did you watch the lunar eclipse? Bobby didn't sleep a wink last night. Went to sleep now. But too much to do. I hate that. Oh, you took son to school. Oh, right. It is cold. Very cold. Where you at, Bobby? Where you at? Cindy watched it. Oh, wow. Diana watched it. Nice. Oh, that's nice, Yvonne. Oh, that's so nice. Sharon Margaret Stewart, so cute. Okay, Kayla, you're not getting enough rest. You must be lacking a vitamin. Something's going on. Something's going on. You're just frustrated with something. It just means you're frustrated with something. Something that you want to change, but you have no control over. So whatever that is, you're just going to have to let it go. It was beautiful. Oh, man, I didn't see it. It was snowing there, Teresa? Where are you? Where was it snowing at? Yeah, the moon's crazy. My daughter was a bit grouchy last night. The person at her job wasn't very nice to her. She don't like that. I missed it. I didn't see it. Saw it early this morning, but I didn't see the whole thing. Where was the snow at, Teresa? Not Colorado. Where are you at? Michigan. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Did you get a lot of snow or just a little bit? Oh, wow. Yeah, your job. I know. It's hard, especially when you know that there's an opportunity to get out of it. It's like you're fed up. You just want to quit, but don't quit. Don't quit. Remember, you like that paycheck. Don't quit. Just a little. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I've been on here 15 minutes. Let me get started. And let me get you your daily messages. Let me get them. Yeah, I believe it. Wow, Spirit and Serenity's in Michigan too. Bobby says the full moon messes with her every month. Wow. Here's something strange. I guess I'm half nuts. I must be half nuts. Yeah, definitely a card for the room. I'm half nuts because every time there's a full moon, I feel normal. And when there ain't a full moon, and then I'm edgy. Full moons calm me down. When we used to work in the mental health area, on the full moon is when people would really, the night before and the night after, and that night of, people started like losing it. Really started losing it. Oh, you celebrate Thanksgiving in October. Oh, nice. Well, happy belated Thanksgiving then. My apologies. Yeah, ours is coming up next Thursday. Or this Thursday. Is that right? Yeah, this Thursday. Hi, Melissa. Hey, Samina. All right. For the room. A card for the room. Let me give 2 cards for the room, actually. Now, you know what? I'm going to give 4 cards for the room today. 3, 4. All right. So, with that being said, hold on, one's upside down, and I don't want to read upside down. All right. For the room today, your first card comes up as a 3 of Wands. The energy for today, for Friday, November 19th. This is talking about you're taking time out for a minute. You're paying attention to what's in front of you. You're observing it. You're trying to understand something better in a situation. For some of you, it's about contemplating or contemplation. It's about taking your time, reanalyzing something that you've already done, perhaps wanting to change something that perhaps didn't go the way you wanted it to go. It does feel like, oh, my face feels tight. It does feel like there's an opportunity here in front of you with a few different options or choices. It also feels like there's a decision to be made, for sure. A lot of you don't struggle so hard with trying to figure out what's the right thing to do. A lot of you are trying to involve a lot of other people. In other words, to make sure it's going to work for them and make sure it's going to work for you. And you're struggling so much. You got to understand you're not going to be able to please everybody. You're just not. So please yourself first and go with the majority of the people to try to accommodate in such a way. For some of you, you're hesitant about taking a step, making a move. You're wondering whether it's the right time or not to try something else, to look in another direction, to change your thinking, to start over. Some of you are wondering if somebody's going to give you a second chance or if they're worth a second chance. For some of you today, this card really speaks volumes to you. This 3 of Wands, for some of you, it could be somebody, either you or them, choosing someone out of a third-party situation. It's somebody who's wanting to do the right thing. With the light, as you can see, there's like a glow. I don't know if you can see it because of the damn camera, but there's like a glow over the head. You can't, there, now you can see it. There's kind of a highlight over the head and over each one of the choices. With these wands here, for me representing choices or people, could even be places. You're wondering what's the right thing to do. For some of you, you're putting so much pressure on yourself that you don't know what to do. You can't make up your mind. You see? Right now, you're just like, I got all three. What am I going to do? How? Some of you are praying really hard for God to give you an answer to something that you're really trying to resolve. You're really trying your best. You want this to work out, whatever it is. You really want it to work out. Does this card make sense to a lot of people in this room? Is there a lot of people right now looking for strength? Yes, to make a decision. Unblock who to block again? Holidays present some sadness for me, missing of dear ones I've lost, like my precious husband and both my folks. Sometimes hard to be on for the rest of my family. Yeah. You do see it? You seen the light? Okay. So as you guys can see, so a lot of you agree. Yeah. Hey, Karen, CS. So yeah, so that's my point here, is that there's obviously something. And for those of you who didn't respond, it's okay. But I'm telling you, there's something, a choice or a decision. Some of you are worried about, if somebody does return, what are you going to do? Are you going to accept what they have to say? Are you going to take them back? Are you going to allow them back in? Are you going to take the risk of it all happening again? Are you going to believe them when they tell you what they tell you? I know what you want to believe. I know what you want to do. But what you want to do and what you need to do are probably two different things. Hey, Monica. So for some of you, it's a struggle between, do I go back to work? Do I stay home? Do I change everything and go with another company? Do I work within where I'm at? For some of you, again, it could be even about your in-laws. Do I allow them to move in? Do I move in with them? Do we stay by ourselves? Will this work out? So the Three of Wands is really strong energy. And I don't care what sign you are, it's going to pertain one way or the other to you. Either A, you were in a third-party situation and you chose that third-party situation, and now you're going to make a decision between the two people and choose one, or your partner had you involved in a third-party situation and they, in fact, are going to choose one person. So something's about to break. It's kind of like a whitehead coming to burst, but it seriously is a boiling point. The second card that I have makes sense. It's the Nine of Wands. So now somebody's very concerned. Perhaps the person that's trying to make this decision is thinking about all the other options that are available. Do I consider these, or do I think about all of them? Somebody may be guarding and protecting what they do have. Next card is the Magician. With the Magician card, you want to make something happen. You want to put your own spin on something. You want it to work out. For some of you, you're asking for a miracle. For some of you, there is definitely a need for something to change. For some of you, you are definitely looking for that lover, for that partner, for that lifelong partner. A lot of you do want to be in love, but a lot of you are afraid to take the risk, afraid to put the work in that it takes to get to that point. For some of you, it feels easier to go back to what's familiar. We do that a lot, right? We go back to what's familiar rather than trying something new. Oh, there's too much work to start over. It's easier just to go back to where they already know me. They already know what I'm like. They already know what I like to do. Yeah. How'd that work for you? You're going to have to try something different. The last card for today is the Four of Pentacles. The weekend is coming. Be careful with your monies. Don't overspend this weekend. Also, be mindful. Even buying Christmas gifts, be mindful. Especially when you're purchasing for children. Yes, they like the nice things. Yes, they want these up-to-date things. Electronics, etc., etc. Be careful what you purchase. If it's something that you know they're going to play for years and years and years, it's worth your investment. If it's something that you think they're going to get bored of within a month or two, don't buy it. Sometimes, even for children, getting a lot of smaller gifts is more exciting when they come out to open up presents. And yes, always that one, you always get that one special present, right? That one thing that they really wanted. So that's why don't spend a whole lot on the other stuff, because they're going to be so focused on that one thing that they really wanted. So there's news coming in fast for those of you in the room right now, those of you that are here for this daily live message. There's news that's coming in for you. There's also the end of a cycle coming in for many of you. There's something about to change drastically. There's something that's going to go from the dark to the light. So if you're in a job that's dead end, you're not liking it, you're wanting to change, something's coming up for you within the next week or so, maybe less than a week. There's a big change coming up. There's a new adjustment period. There's also going to be a little bit of questioning whether, should I change this job? Should I went to this one? Let me tell you, if you're leaving your job because of the people at your job, you just might be walking to a different job, but it might be the same kind of people. So be careful, because sometimes it's easier just to deal with the people that you already know how they act, so you know how to respond. Now you're going to go to new people. You're not going to know how to respond to them. It's going to be a hit and miss for a minute. But if the money's better, go with it. If the location's better, go with it. If the hours are better, go with it. But if it's the same, better stay where you are. So for some of you, you're dealing with dreams. You're dealing with messages in your dreams. You're dealing with strange dreams. You can remember only partial, maybe not the whole thing. For some of you, it's almost like you can remember a few things that happened in that dream, but you couldn't quite see who that was talking to you, or you couldn't quite see who handed you something. For some of you, you had some kind of sense or sensation that it was a particular person, but you wanted to see their face and you couldn't. Couldn't get that confirmation to see their face. It's funny. It's almost like you hear without hearing. And that's exactly how I hear messages. I hear without really hearing. It's like something that comes in as a thought. Oh, excuse me 1 second. Don't go nowhere. Oh. You know, it's crazy. Okay. Sorry, you guys. All right. So first thing first, starting off, I'm going to do elements today. I'm not going to do each sign. I'm going to do elements, because I think elements can give you more information. So if you fall in the category with your sun, moon, and rising for air signs. Okay. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're wanting to almost put on a filter. For some of you, you're wanting to make a change. Wow, that's funny, because I've been talking about that too, right, with my hair color and stuff, and I still haven't done it. But so Libras, Geminis, Aquarius, you're wanting to make a change. Excuse me, you're also wanting to make a move. You're not quite understanding your point or your purpose, either here on this earth. Maybe you're not understanding what your true purpose is in life. For some of you, air signs, you're always, it's like patting things down. You're always smoothing things out for everybody else. Yet your life is bumpy, rocky. But you make sure everybody else's is smooth sailing. Air signs, you're struggling a little bit between the past and the present. I get it. Some of you air signs are definitely overwhelmed, perhaps with the loss of a loved one. Some of you air signs definitely are talking about the holidays coming, which we all do, right? We all talk about the holidays and missing our loved ones that aren't here, and how each loved one made that holiday special, whichever holiday it is. I also feel like sometimes Libras, Geminis, Aquariuses, you're kind of like the Eight of Swords. So I feel like air signs right now, you might feel a little bit trapped in a situation, perhaps not knowing what to do, not knowing how to get out of it, not knowing how to solve something. For some of you, it's like there's this issue or there's this problem, but you're just putting it off. Just like, well, you know what? I'll address it when it comes back to me again. I'm not going to get overwhelmed with it. I'm just going to have to let it go. For some of you, air signs, blessings are coming. You have the Ace of Cups. Blessings are coming. Overwhelming amount, a joyous amount. For some of you, it could be tears, but it could be happy tears as well. For some of you, you may be needing a very big hug right now, just feeling like you're just needing a hug, like you haven't been around anybody or you've been by yourself too much. For some of you, it is about abundance. It is about more coming favors for you, favorable things for you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, there's opportunity. There's going to be something you're faced with, a decision. I want to say it's an opportunity, but it is an opportunity because it's an opportunity to show yourself your strength, or it's an opportunity to get back involved in a situation that it's like wearing tight shoes. Like those shoes are beautiful, but they're so tight, I can't really walk in them. So what's the point of getting back with somebody if it just doesn't fit right? A lot of air signs are trying to control too much at one time. Try to just work on what's right in front of you. Don't jump ahead to tomorrow because something could change before then. Just take it one step at a time. Some air signs are dealing with sleepovers and parties. Maybe kids are having somebody sleep over, or maybe the kids are going to sleep somewhere, something about a sleepover. Some air signs today have also gotten blood work, have also gotten something medical addressed or done today. Some air signs as well have to be really careful around, listen, around car doors and children. Please, car doors and children, either shutting your hand, their hand, somebody's hand in a car door. Please, don't let the kids touch the doors today. Don't let the kids touch the doors today. You make sure they're in, tell them to pull your hands away, move away, and then shut it fast before you see them moving their hands. Quickly, shut it carefully. Gosh, please don't nobody tell me that answer. Don't tell me that. For some of you air signs today, it's about your money. It's about your Benjamins. It's about counting it up. It's about it coming in. It's about receiving it. It's about paying it out as well. But a lot of you are trying to get ahead before the holidays come. You're trying to get ahead. So you might be trying to pay things ahead of time. It's a good thing. That's a really good thing. All right. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Overwhelming right now. Something's very overwhelming for you. You're also trying to make a decision between two things, two people, two places. You're definitely trying to decide something. You're also dealing with somebody who can be quite stubborn, kind of like the Emperor, but very smart, very handsome, but stubborn. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's like you're going to get a message from somebody, or somebody's going to kind of give you a pointer or a tip. Take it. It's going to help you out in the situation. For some of you, you're going to have these kid-like feelings. You're going to just feel like you're so free today. By the time like you're done work, or by the time like dinner hits, it's just going to be like, oh, I can breathe. You're finally going to relax. The tension is going to come off. For some of you fire signs, it's about maintaining your sobriety, your addiction, and you're doing very well. For some of you fire signs, it's about not arguing with somebody. Fire signs, it's like a friend. It's not a family member. It's like a friend. Aries, Leo, Sag, that tries to encourage you to do something that you know you shouldn't. So do yourself a favor. Just don't take that call or don't accept that message in the first place, because you already know what they're up to. Misery loves company, and somebody wants you to fail with them. They don't want to do it by themselves. Who wants to party alone? Who wants to fail alone? Who wants to be homeless alone? So you choose which bed you want to lie in. The one that's at the shelter or the one that's in your house. For some of you fire signs, there's secrets around you. Somebody's got a plan behind you. There's somebody who's got only their interest at heart. Pay attention. Somebody who's going to ask you for a favor today. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody's going to ask you for a favor. If you're always doing this person that same favor, you're like, I wish I could, but I can't. They're going to try to guilt you, manipulate you, but don't give in. You can't. All right. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Taking a risk, taking a chance on something. Perhaps splurging, maybe going out to an expensive dinner or spending a lot of money at dinner or treating other people at dinner. There's also something to do with franchises or getting involved in a franchise. For some of you water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios, regrets from the past. Regrets, would have, could have, should have. Well, there's nothing else you can do about it. Let it go. Let it go. You can't change it. Some of you water signs, you're holding on to too much. You're taking on too much responsibility, or you're getting really tired of having to be the one to fix it, to help out, to always pay for something, to always prepare something, to do it by yourself. You're tired of it. You're getting worn out with it, which is causing some of you water signs to want to go back to somebody else, where somebody else always took care of you. So you're kind of like, I don't like it on this way. I like it better when they're taking care of me. I don't want to take care of somebody else. Somebody's doing that. All right. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a plan. There's a trip. There's a short trip. There's a quick stay. Maybe 1 or 2 nights. There's a quick stay coming up. Also, water signs, you're known to put the work in. You're working really hard. You're trying to achieve a certain goal. You want to get something paid down or paid off. Good job. Good job. All right. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Messages coming quick, but messages leave quick. It's like the offer's here. Take it or leave it. Okay, bye. Somebody's just going to stop by. Well, that's maybe a water sign is going to stop by Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo's house. A water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody might do a quick stop by. I'm just going to stop in. I'm just going to run in for a minute. Somebody's going to talk to you about a problem. Somebody's going to also talk to you about breaking up, perhaps wanting a divorce. Somebody's definitely going to speak to you about selling something, perhaps a house. For Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, maybe one of your children is saying that they're going away. They're going away, but they'll be back. Going away. For some of you, earth signs, somebody may say they need an Uber. They need to get home with an Uber. Somebody's drinking too much, they need an Uber or a Lyft or whatever the hell. One of them, they need a taxi, something. For some earth signs, it's a big city or somewhere you haven't been before, but it's like you get lost. You get scared because you start panicking. You get lost. I feel like you're looking for a policeman. You're looking for help. For some of you, earth signs, either you know this child or there's a child that's going to be missing, and it is in a big city. I don't know how they got there. It almost is like they snuck on a train to get there. And they hide under the seat. And an older person sees them hiding and lets them hide. Trying to talk to them. Asking, who are you hiding from? You're going to hear about this, or you're going to know directly about this. Somebody's missing in a big city. They ran to hide, to get away from something. And they're scared. They're really scared, but you're going to hear about this. There's also a prediction here that Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, are going to know somebody who lives where there's going to be an earthquake in the next 24 hours, I think. Gosh, I hope I'm wrong. I pray I'm wrong. Some kind of earthquake. Is it an earthquake or is it the lava? It's either an earthquake or it's lava. I don't know. You're going to hear about it. I don't know why I say just earth signs are going to hear about it, because everybody would hear about it. But apparently it's going to impact somebody that is an earth sign. It's going to impact you. Very strong feeling. I also feel like I might as well give you these predictions I'm getting. I'm also feeling like there's going to be something with the air travel. Over the next week or two, there's going to be something about air travel, either stopping. There's a hold up. There's delays. There's people stuck in airports for hours or days. Ooh. Travel gets very tight. A lot of tension. There's also more people than you know crossing the borders or trying to cross the borders. But these people, not only is it bad because they're crossing the borders, I mean, anybody should be able to live in America if they want to, but they're coming in sick. They're coming in with different things than not just COVID. They're coming in with other things, which is going to create another type of an epidemic coming up. Sorry to say that, but there's something else coming up. I'll tell you what, it's noted that I said it before anybody else said it. It's November 19th, 2021. It's 10:40 a.m. in New Jersey, and there is something else coming up. It could be something that came up from years ago because it's a familiar name, but something's coming up, whether it's measles, chickenpox, polio, swine flu, whatever. Something's coming. And they're going to want to give us another vaccination. Just saying. All right, so they say that this year's flu is going to be severely bad. Extremely bad. Right, Teresa F? Hey, Alban. Yeah, we're going to need some help. So here I'm thinking I was sick from the damn booster, which I'm sure it didn't help. But I had such a bad, my tooth, because your sinus goes like this and like this. So I think the acupressure points are right here and right here. I think they're in here. But this side, because I do have a tooth that broke off up here in my gum, is bad. That's the side that still hurts when I touch it. But it's getting better. Oh, okay, Lindsay. We'll start gargling right now with salt water and teaspoon of peroxide, and don't swallow it. Gargle and spit it out. If you think you're going to swallow it, then just do salt water. But do that 3-4 times a day, and that'll get rid of your sore throat real fast. Oh, wow, change. Excuse me. Yeah. Right, Sharon? Salt water is very good for so many things in your mouth. Not even funny. Or any kind of wound healing. Salt water is such a fast healer. That's why people like to go in the ocean when they have skin issues or whatever, because the salt water helps so much. Cool whiskey. I'm not going to the airport. Barbie says she hears a train right now. Oh my God, that's crazy. So anyway. Vorse said, I saw a pro-vaxxer speaking out about how the vaccine kills our natural immune system, which makes it kill COVID, but not other diseases anymore. That's interesting. Yeah, they said the flu shot's a doozy. Yeah, I did. You're right, Lindsay. A while ago, I did say there'd be another, and there was, meaning that already happened, though, Lindsay, because I said, yeah, there's COVID. And then I said there was going to be 2 different strains, and there was. There was. There may even be 3. Yeah, that's what I said. No more sickness. Gosh. Hey, good morning, little juice. You just missed my whole daily, but I'm sorry. I'm glad you came in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Did you get a hold of the pound? Did you call the pounds up? Or did you go there? Well, that's different, Leslie. What do you think that's about? Right, change? Yeah, little juice. We're waiting to hear. Did you find it? It's lunar eclipse a while ago. What will be the effect on Scorpio, especially karma, to the person who hurt or betrayed you? You know what? Let me honestly say, you can't wish harm on people, even the ones that hurt you, and not expect to get karma out of that. Just let something go. Learn from the lesson. Because the situation that you were involved in, especially Annie, that situation, you kept signing up for it. When they wanted to walk away in the beginning, you encouraged them to stay. You didn't want to give up. So now, because they hurt you, you can't put it all on them either. But wishing them their karma, be careful. Be careful. But the eclipse will handle what it needs to handle. The universe will handle what it needs to handle, and karma will definitely handle what it needs to handle in its own timing, not ours. So be safe, okay? Okay, you better go then, little juice. Go check him because he's probably scared to death being stuck in there. I hope you can go soon. Imagine if you was a little kid like that being in a place waiting for somebody to come. He's got to be terrified. Go get him. Go get him, little juice. Go get him. We ain't doing nothing right now. Go whiskey. I'm going to get off here and let this video end because it's been almost an hour. And then I will come back on and we will be doing Q&A, the normal, 3333. And also sticks. So Q&A and sticks. 3333 across the line. All right. So if you want a card and a message with a card, 3333. If you want sticks, you can get sticks. 3 sticks, 3333. Okay, little juice, please. Yes, please go. Call and tell them you're coming. Make sure they said you could come in. All right, you guys. I'll be back shortly. Let me post this video up.